Hello, Cancer. Something is happening tonight, not tomorrow, not next week, tonight, and you need to be prepared. You need to be ready because what's about to unfold in the next several hours is going to be significant, unexpected, powerful, the kind of thing that makes you look back and say, that was the night everything changed. I'm not being dramatic. I'm not exaggerating. The energy I'm picking up for tonight is so strong, so clear, so immediate that I had to come to you right now to tell you, prepare yourself. Something major is happening tonight, and you need to know about it so you can be ready when it arrives. If you're watching this right now, the universe pushed you here because you need this information. You need to understand what's coming in the next few hours. You need to prepare so you don't miss it. So you recognize it for what it is, so you're ready to receive it or respond to it. So breathe with me because what I'm about to tell you about tonight is going to make your heart race. Prepare yourself. It's happening tonight. First, let me tell you what I mean by happening tonight. I'm not talking about something vague that might occur sometime soon. I'm talking about the next 12 to 24 hours from right now through tomorrow morning. Tonight, in this immediate window of time, what could happen tonight? A message arriving that changes everything. A realization hitting you that shifts your entire perspective. An opportunity presenting itself that requires immediate response. A person reaching out unexpectedly. A decision becoming crystal clear. Event occurring that's been building information coming to light that you've been waiting for a breakthrough in your mind, heart, or circumstances. Something shifts tonight, something moves. Something that's been stuck or waiting or building finally manifests tonight. And you need to be prepared, mentally prepared, emotionally prepared, practically prepared, because when it happens, you need to be ready to receive it, recognize it, and respond to it appropriately. Now, let me tell you why tonight specifically. Why not tomorrow or next week? Because the energy right now is at a peak. The cosmic alignment is perfect. Whatever's been building behind the scenes is ready to emerge. And that emergence happens tonight. Think of it like a wave that's been building out in the ocean, getting bigger, gathering force, moving towards shore, and tonight is when it crashes onto the beach. When all that built up energy finally releases, finally manifests, finally becomes visible and real, the universe has been orchestrating this, moving pieces, preparing people, creating circumstances. And tonight is when it all comes together, when the plan executes, when what's been invisible becomes visible. I need to pause because the urgency I'm feeling is intense. Some of you are reading this and thinking, what could possibly happen tonight? But trust me, something is coming. Something you might not even know you're waiting for. Something that's going to surprise you, shock you maybe, but definitely impact you. Before I reveal the cards, let me tell you how to prepare for what's happening tonight if possible. If possible, don't pack tonight with a million commitments. Leave space. Leave room for the unexpected, for what wants to unfold. Stay alert. Pay attention to your phone, to your email, to people around you, to your own thoughts and feelings. Stay present. Don't zone out. Notice. Be open. Don't go into tonight with rigid expectations. Be flexible. Be open to surprises, to things unfolding differently than you might have imagined. Trust your intuition. If you feel pulled to do something tonight, do it. If you feel guided to reach out to someone, reach out. If you feel called to go somewhere, go. Trust your gut tonight. Especially create space for reflection. Give yourself quiet time tonight. Even just 30 minutes to think, to feel, to process, to be present with yourself. Have your phone charged. Practical but important. If someone's trying to reach you, make sure they can. Be ready for the unexpected. The best things often come when we least expect them. So, expect the unexpected tonight. Now, let me show you exactly what the cards reveal about what's happening tonight. The first card we have here is the Tower. Oh, wow. The Tower is the card of sudden change, of lightning strike moments, of things happening quickly and unexpectedly. This card confirms that yes, something significant is happening tonight, something that shifts your reality. The Tower speaks of breakthrough moments, of things that have been building, suddenly releasing, of structures that no longer serve you crumbling so something better can be built. Tonight brings one of these moments. This card also represents revelation, truth coming to light, information being revealed, understanding hitting you suddenly. Tonight, you might see something clearly that you couldn't see before. The Tower promises transformation through sudden change. What happens tonight isn't just an event, it's a catalyst for growth, for change, for evolution. Tonight sets things in motion. The second card in this reading is the Ace of Wands. Yes, the Ace of Wands is the card of new beginnings, of inspiration, of creative breakthrough, of passion, igniting. This card tells me that tonight brings something new, fresh, exciting. The Ace of Wands speaks of inspiration, striking an idea hitting you tonight that changes everything. A sudden clarity about what you need to do, what direction to go, what action to take. This card also represents opportunity appearing tonight. An opportunity might present itself unexpected out of nowhere, and you need to be ready to recognize it and act on it. The Ace of Wands promises energy and momentum. What happens tonight creates movement, gets things going, breaks through stagnation, creates forward motion in your life. The third card we have here is the Eight of Wands. Perfect. The Eight of Wands is the card of speed, of things happening fast, of swift movement and rapid manifestation. This confirms that yes, tonight things happen quickly, suddenly, without much warning. The Eight of Wands speaks of communication, flying, messages, calls, information moving fast. Tonight you might receive communication that's been on its way that arrives suddenly and swiftly. This card also represents things coming together rapidly, pieces falling into place fast. What's been in process suddenly completing, what's been delayed suddenly arriving. Tonight things move. The Eight of Wands promises momentum and progress. What happens tonight isn't isolated. It creates momentum. It opens doors, sets things in motion that continue beyond tonight. You see these three cards together, the Tower, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands. This is sudden breakthrough, new inspired beginnings, and rapid movement. This is something major happening tonight. Fast, unexpected, powerful. This is real. Now, let me tell you specifically what might happen tonight in different areas. If this is about communication, tonight you receive a message from someone important, someone you've been waiting to hear from, or someone unexpected. And what they say matters, changes things, opens possibilities, or you have a conversation tonight that shifts everything. Clarity comes through dialogue, understanding emerges, truth is spoken, or information arrives that you've been waiting for. An answer, a decision, news, and it comes tonight unexpectedly, but right on time. What to do? Check your phone tonight, answer unexpected calls, read your messages, be available for communication. Don't ignore or dismiss messages that come through. If this is about relationships, someone makes a move tonight, confesses feelings, asks you out, makes their intentions clear, and it's sudden. You weren't necessarily expecting it tonight. Or you gain clarity about a relationship situation, suddenly knowing what you need to do, what you want, what's right. The clarity hits tonight, or a significant conversation happens tonight that changes the dynamic, that creates understanding, that shifts the relationship to a new level. What to do? Be present with people tonight. Be emotionally available. Be open to vulnerability, yours or theirs. Don't hide away. Be present. If this is about career, an opportunity presents itself tonight. An offer, a connection, an idea, something that could change your professional trajectory, and it comes unexpectedly. Or you have a breakthrough in your thinking about your career or purpose, suddenly seeing what you need to do, what direction to go, what action to take. Or you receive news tonight about a job, project, or opportunity. And the news is significant, game-changing, potentially what to do. Stay open to unexpected opportunities. If someone reaches out about work, engage. If an idea strikes, write it down. Act on inspiration tonight. If this is about personal growth, you have a realization tonight, a sudden understanding, a shift in perspective. Something clicks in a way it hasn't before and it changes you. Or you experience an emotional breakthrough, releasing something you've been holding, understanding something about yourself, healing in a sudden, powerful way. Or you make a decision tonight that you've been avoiding, and the decision becomes clear, obvious, and making it sets you free. What to do? Give yourself space tonight, time alone to think, to feel, to process. Don't distract yourself. Be present with yourself. Timing. What part of tonight? For some, this happens early evening, right after you finish work or dinner. The message comes, the realization hits, the event occurs. For others, it's late night after 10 p.m. When things quiet down, when you're winding down, that's when it arrives. For some, it's in your dreams. If the external event doesn't happen tonight, the internal shift does, through your dreams, through your subconscious processing. You wake up tomorrow changed. But tonight, within this 2-4 hour window, something significant occurs. How to recognize it? You'll feel it. Your body will react. Heart racing, butterflies, chills, tears. Maybe your body will tell you this is significant. Your mind will go to it. You won't be able to stop thinking about it. Whatever happens tonight will consume your thoughts. You'll know it's important. Even if you don't understand why yet or what it means fully, you'll know this matters. This is something. Time might feel different, like things slow down or speed up, but you're aware that something significant is happening. You might feel compelled to act, to respond, to do something. And that compulsion is your soul recognizing this is your moment. What to do when it happens. Don't dismiss it. Even if it seems small or random, if it feels significant, it is. Trust that. Pay attention. Be present with what's happening. Don't multitask, don't half-ass it. Give it your full attention. Act if action is required. If this is an opportunity requiring response, respond. If it's a message needing reply, reply. If it's inspiration needing action, act. Don't wait. Process the emotion. If what happens brings up feelings, let yourself feel them. Don't suppress, don't distract. Feel, trust it. Even if you don't understand fully yet, even if it's unexpected, trust that this is meant to happen tonight, that the timing is perfect. Be grateful. Say thank you to the universe, to God, to yourself for being open. Gratitude for what's unfolding. I'm picking up something very specific. For some of you, what happens tonight is going to involve a person, someone reaching out, someone showing up, someone making a move, and it's going to surprise you. You're going to see their name on your phone and your heart is going to jump, or you're going to run into them unexpectedly, or they're going to say something you've been waiting to hear tonight. This person makes their move tonight. For others, it's an internal shift. Something clicking inside you, a decision finalizing, a realization dawning, a healing occurring, and tomorrow you wake up different, changed by what happened in your mind and heart tonight. Either way, tonight is significant. Tonight matters. Tonight changes something. What tomorrow morning looks like. You wake up different. You feel different because something shifted last night. Something happened. You might still be processing, thinking about what occurred, what it means, what comes next. You might feel excited, energized, alive because something good happened, something you've been waiting for. Or you might feel emotional, tender, raw because something deep occurred, something that moved you, but you won't feel the same as you felt yesterday. Tonight changes you, shifts you, moves you to a different place. And that's the point. Tonight is a catalyst, a turning point, a before and after moment. Here's what I need you to understand. The universe doesn't do tonight moments randomly. They're planned, orchestrated, timed, perfect. So if something significant is happening tonight, it's because tonight is the right time, the only time it could happen optimally. So don't question it. Don't wonder why tonight. Just trust. Prepare yourself. Be ready. And when it happens, when you see it, when you feel it, recognize it for what it is, your moment, your breakthrough, your shift. This is going to happen tonight. Not someday, not eventually, tonight, within the next several hours. Something significant, something unexpected, something powerful. Prepare yourself. Clear space, stay alert, be open, trust your intuition, and be ready. If this message found you, if you're reading this right now, it's because you are the one having the significant night. You are the one receiving the message or realization or opportunity. You are the one experiencing the breakthrough tonight. So prepare yourself. Tonight is your night. Something is happening. Something is shifting. Something is breaking through. And tomorrow you'll understand why I told you to prepare. You'll see what happened. You'll know why tonight mattered. This is going to happen tonight. Prepare yourself. Stay ready and receive whatever the universe is bringing to you in the next several hours. Tonight is your night. Something major is happening.